This is a movie poster. This is just creepy. The Expendables 2. Now, this wasn't one of the movies I was excited about. I didn't particularly care for the first one since I didn't think it fully delivered on what it promised. But I have to say, Expendables 2 is a huge improvement on the original. Whereas the first movie had those 80s cheese moments, it only did it in parts, and when it wasn't doing that, I was just bored. But this one is just one huge thrill ride the entire time. Throughout the movie, you get great, super violent, gritty action. When they're not fighting, the leads are just bantering and making fun of each other, and it's hilarious. And they even throw in a few moments where you actually get to feel for these guys, and they were kind of nice. Once again, Sylvester Stallone leads his ragtag group into a mission. The group consists of Jason Statham, Terry Crews, Dolph Lundgren, Liam Hemsworth, Randy Couture, and Jet Li. And of course, you have Bruce Willis, Chuck Norris, and the great Arnold Schwarzenegger making more than a cameo in this. This time around, they're taking on Jean-Claude Van Damme, who plans on getting rich by selling plutonium while exploiting a poor village. And overall, this movie makes for a really good time. There's not that much more to say about it. The characters are fun, their acting is competent, the lines are cheesy and funny, and the action is well filmed, credit to the director. This movie is here to entertain, nothing else, and it had me entertained the entire time. There's not a single point where I was bored. And what makes me like this movie over other mindless action flicks is just that it actually engaged me. Unlike, say, something like Total Recall, where I was kind of just sitting there like this. In this movie, I was just more like, I was really into it. If I could complain about anything, the blood is still CG'd, and there's a lot of it in this, so it's pretty noticeable. But it really is a trivial thing that I can let go. If you really like the original Expendables, you'll love this. If you weren't too crazy about the original, I at least think that this is worth giving a second chance. Returning to the star ratings, at least for a little while, I would give this a 3.5. I'm not saying it's a good movie in terms of quality, but it is a crowd pleaser, and for the most part, it gives you exactly what it promised. I have to admit, these guys might not be as good as they were in their prime, but they can still put on a good show. If they were to announce a third movie, I would be alright with that. And if you like this review and you want to see more, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it.